hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night AEW Dynamite review. It's very late night in this case. The reason why I'm recording it now at like 2 o'clock in the morning, basically to try to catch up on things with AEW because actually I fell asleep during the show. And not just that, my iPad is being a bitch. I don't know if this is a thing for you people. For some reason, my iPad has an issue in terms of like, once it reaches a certain amount of percentage, it shuts off and it becomes a bitch to turn it off. Someone help me out. I don't know. Let me know. And I'm recording my iPad actually, and that's kind of why I've been doing longer videos. The reason why I've been doing longer videos, it's not like I want to. I know like I criticize some people who've done videos like long, but it's like, at least I can see why people do get like a better analysis and get all their information. And that's what I try to do. And I think that's like the beauty of using my iPad right now in terms of recording is actually like, I'm getting things that needs to be said instead of like, focus on a certain time constraint, except with the battery, trying to basically go through everything as much as best as I can. Explain, go in depth to like, and plus, just like what I think, like it's just what needs to be said. All right. So I apologize if you guys think the videos are longer than usual. I'll try to be short as I can. Not every video is gonna be long for necessarily being long. It's just obviously good content, especially since I do upload basically every day, right? Every day I upload, and it's like you basically get the bang in your buck like for one video. And I hope I entertain you the same time as I do. Okay. But yeah, AEW happened. Let's just say I need to grab my colas and drink it magnificently there because I need to pick me up, and not just that, this show. Oh Lord, buckle up. Let's talk about it. Grab your Coca-Cola, drink it magnificently. Let's talk about this show. Hopefully I'll enjoy it while we talk about this. Oh shit, jeez, motherfuckers. This show won't make bitches go oh shit. It's already fucking February. Valentine's Day's around the corner, people. And it ain't gonna be romantic watching AEW Dynamite. Let's just be real here. Good stuff. And why I say that because I'm sorry, but again, this show was just work rate crap. Just shitty fucking technical work rate shit. Again, I'm sorry, but wrestling isn't just about work rate. And listen, obviously I like a match when it's good, but I'm sorry, how are these matches good that people are saying? These are not good matches. When you think of good matches, you think of fucking, again, like the best matches are, it doesn't need to always be long. Like all these matches are just sick of being long and just fucking pacing out the time for fucking 2 hours. And what makes great matches is also when there's a story involved and characters that you give a fuck about. I'm sorry, I don't give a shit about a lot of these wrestlers because they're all a bunch of fucking indie fucking vanilla midget jobbers that can't fucking entertain for shit. You wonder why AEW gets low ratings. The only reason why they basically got a big rating because again, like it or not, the Jay Briscoe story basically made headlines, which is pretty cool. And God bless Mark Briscoe. Obviously, since they were honoring him, it got mainstream appeal. That's why it basically, and I hate to say it, because unfortunately a person fucking died, which is not even a person from their actual from the AEW roster, but they tribute him. That made people kind of intrigued, and it was okay. And again, look what AEW's doing now. No Mark Briscoe. Great, no Mark Briscoe. Where is he? I don't even think, from my assume, I don't know, just to go by the notes, I don't even think Mark Briscoe was on this show. So what does this tell you people? That I'm tired of this one-off shit. Like, how the fuck we gonna care a fuck about, like, why do they do this? Do you not want to make people fucking care? It's like, seriously, sorry. Do you not want to make people care? When legit, like, come on, like, you bring in somebody and you don't do anything with them. It's just like, that's eventually going to happen with Action Andretti. Sure, they're fucking, they brought this guy in. But, like, if memory serves me right, or if my memory serves me correctly, like, I don't even think he was freaking on this show. And not just that, like he's probably this been a thing before. Like I'm telling you, like man, they hire so many people, and they can barely get people on this show. Same thing problem with W. Like I'm sorry, this is like pretty bloated, and you wonder why people like people are complaining like fucking Rusev, aka Miro's not on the show. And look what's going on because you bring in people for no reason, just like oh we got this person, and they're barely on television. But again, I would tell you this. Here's a fucking problem too. It's like when you do these long matches for the sake of being long because you think this is appeal to Workrate fans, and you know, like oh, because we have long matches and whatever, you know, because to think it's good when it's not. When you do that, you barely have people on the show, and it leaves out people. At least even the littlest second first segment, at least they'll be on the show because at least like back in the day, even with the Attitude Era. You know, people complain the matches weren't long, which a lot of these people are complaining are really just smarks. Because again, smarks have always existed. You know, they have this fucking mentality where they think fucking wrestling gotta be this certain shit, right? And they're all fucking weird. But reality, and you know, if fucking the internet existed in the Attitude Era, they would fucking literally demanding that Dean Malenko is better than Stone Cold Steve Austin and shit like that. That's the fucking problem with wrestling. Especially with modern day wrestling because of the internet, but seriously, what people need to realize, like what they should basically do, is like again back in the Attitude Era, like matches were long, but it was like a segment, but it made sense. It contributed to storylines and shit like that. And again, not every match need to be long. Like they fucking like you know, sure there are matches, sure, like it's just not all the time though. But as long as it contributed to the story, it all that matters. No matter how long the match was, no matter how short the match was. Okay. But then you had segments involving a lot of wrestlers based on your roster. Okay? They failed to do that nowadays to showcase everybody because I'm sorry. Because again, they're appealing to what you people want. You guys want Rusev? Well, guess what? But then you're going to complain, why are these matches long and not like, you know, why these matches are not long and shit like that? Or why are they not technical work rate bullshit? Shout out to Technical Work Rate Productions. But seriously, you wonder why that's fucking the problem, what it is because, for God's sakes, you guys want these long matches, and that's the problem. And I say, this is the problem with AEW. You guys want this fucking long match bullshit. You wonder why the fucking show doesn't involve Rusev or all these people that you want. That's what happens. Because you want long matches, and you want a specific type of wrestlers to be on the show. If anything, these are the same people. I'm surprised too. I thought you guys thought Rusev was boring. Now you guys like Rusev? I thought the smarky opinion, you know, I really like Kenny Omega and shit, or Kenny Omega is better than Rusev. Now you want Rusev? Like again, you guys are never happy. God, at least I'm more consistent with my opinions and shit would make sense here. Come on. Whatever. Let's talk about the show, shall we? The show started with Moxley versus Hangman Page. This match was happening because it was in Ohio. You know, get it? We're in Ohio because we did it. I don't know, like you be my hometown, we'll be my hometown, or now it's time to beat you in your hometown. This is the story with this match is that, I'm gonna beat you in your hometown since I beat you before, even though you already beat him. What's the point of this? And in the sad state reality, again, this was basically the same match we've seen before. So apparently, yeah, they brawled, you know, in the crowd. And I'm sorry, like, this match was boring. It became a boring match. I know probably Smart's going to pretend this match was it the worst match I've ever seen? No. Because, sure, brawling, you know, I don't hate a brawl. You know, I love fucking brawling. But the thing is, I'm sorry. The problem with fucking Ambrose as a brawler, Moxley, let's be honest here. Okay, we have to be for real here. A lot of these brawlers in wrestling nowadays are not true fucking cool brawlers, okay? They're not fucking cool, badass. If people think Dean Ambrose or John Moxley is this badass, I'm sorry, you guys are kidding yourselves, okay? Literally, when fucking Austin already ruined him. It ruined him, okay? It ruined his credibility of someone being a badass. I'm sorry, the guy, you guys think he's a badass, so like, oh, because, you know, they treat him not as bad as in WWE, now he's so much like CZW bullshit. Then the guys, apparently this is badass Moxley, then you're fucking delusional. I don't know what else to really say. It's like fucking seriously, it's legit saying, like, it's like saying fucking literally that, oh, this fucking drink is not good here. It'll be better in the other fucking town. And yet it's the same shit. It tastes like shit. No matter where you go, the guy's fucking not a badass. The guy established himself. He's really not this fucking cool badass loose cannon that you guys claim he is. This guy is literally a goof. He established that in AEW. He established that in real life. It doesn't help with the guy, I'm sorry, kissing dudes in fucking indie feds does not make you a badass. I'm sorry, that ruins you. God. I mean, oh, he's bleeding, whatever. Apparently, yeah, I did not mention this. Apparently, every match this guy does, he's bleeding. What are you trying to be, Ric Flair? At least when Ric Flair, when he's fighting, when he has a match that involves bleeding, it makes sense. Because, like, they're affecting his head. And, but my Moxley, like, what are you doing that apparently makes you bleed? Oh, because you're getting hit really hard in the head? I don't know, at least for Ric Flair, the excuse, like, he's actually old and shit. Like, you're still young and shit, right? And you're, oh, Lord. I don't know. Just, I think it's, like, fucking, like, when you do some, I think that this guy's bleeding more than fucking Ric Flair does. Because at least when you see Ric Flair, whenever he bleeds, it actually makes kind of more sense. I don't even think he bled, like, the last match before his last match. What was it, against freaking Sting at TNA? There you go, fucking Ric, again, and even freaking, you know, WrestleMania 24, I get it, you know, their head, even though, like, wait a minute, back then it was still TV14. So, like, you can't use that excuse. Like, literally, this guy, like, Ric Flair, even in his supposed last matches, did not bleed, except, like, yeah, the fucking debacle, that fucking debacle. Like, Ric Flair. I love Ric Flair. I can't not, again, at least with Ric Flair, the guy actually is fucking, there's a reason why he's regarded as the greatest of all time. Dean Ambrose or John Moxley, you don't say his slave name. There's a reason why. The guy, from what I assume, wishes he's fucking Ric Flair. Have you not seen his promo styles? Like, seriously. He's gonna say, I'm Ace. What does that fucking mean, asshole? Apparently Ace is supposed to be like, you the beat the man, you got to beat the man. Cliche, whatever, current. I don't fucking know. But yeah, Moxley defeated fucking... Okay, apparently Moxley, he made his entrance. He's with some old guy that no one knows, but apparently was his father, who looked like Dan Lambert for a second. Like, what the fuck? I mean, but hey, you know what the sad thing is? Fucking his father looks like more of a fucking, a guy who could beat people up than his own son, and Hangman Page. Like, cause at least he looked like Dan Lambert. How is this a thing? Like, damn, he looks like an old guy. He looks like almost like, well, he doesn't look like Johnny Lawrence, for God's sake. But he looked like fucking, like, an older Johnny Lawrence. And Johnny Lawrence could beat people up. Well, again, it's a TV show. But for God's sake, at least he looked like a badass. Like, fuck. I was like, this is someone's like, you know, yeah, you know, like, you know, this is my hometown, wow. You know, like, you know, I'm showing you a different side of me, you know, like, you know, my cousin, yeah. Did you hear that trucker? You know, I fucked that trucker, like, you know, I'm Ace, you know, I'm a pro wrestler. You know what pro wrestlers do? We fuck. You know, we fuck, you know, we fuck each other because that's real pro wrestling, you know, me and, some fucking gay guy, you know, like, you know, it's just, the guy gave it to me hard, but, you know, I'm gonna give it all hard, you know, it's like, you get, that's basically typical John Moxley, the Ambrose promo, okay, that's literally it. He defeated fucking Hangman Page, and, like, I don't know how he defeated him, because I did fall asleep during this match, actually. Page is upset and still wants to fight, even though, like, motherfucker, you want a rematch, you can just easily blow off this, I understand they want some rubber match, like, you're in a tiebreaker, right? Then I don't know, like, why you guys died. So this is continuing. What, it's gonna happen at Revolution? I don't know, this match should have been fucking stipulation, because this was basically the same match. So apparently the big complaint about this match also is, again, the lack of, of selling and a bunch of false finishes. So Hangman Page, and I think I fucking, I was seeing this, I was, fucking barely living, right? When I was watching the show. And I think I saw, the Tombstone position. Hangman Page did a Tombstone, but apparently I passed out, straight after that. But guess what? Even how is it, when I'm fucking home watching, I easily pass out on a Tombstone. Just by watching. But then apparently Moxley did not sell the Tombstone, and because Hangman Page, apparently it's a setup. I don't give a shit if it's a setup or not. That's a fucking finisher. You sell it like a finisher. This is the problem with fucking wrestlers nowadays. They fucking using great wrestlers' finishers and just ruining them. Okay? This is a finisher that should easily end people, and no matter who you are. This should be a finisher that ends your wrestler, no matter what it is. I think that's equivalent to a chair shot ahead. It's not necessarily your finisher, but if you do that move, a pile driver, Tombstone, heck, a chair shot ahead, that could be credible as your finisher to end the match. But no, let's fucking ruin that finisher, use it as a stupid gay setup for a stupid clothesline. One thing that reminded me of this shit is apparently they do this shit all the time in New Japan. I think that guy fucking Okada, right? Fucking Okada does this shit. I remember because there was that time when I was watching Wrestle Kingdom. It was that fucking pay-per-view when fucking Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho. That was my problem. Oh, it was a setup. I don't give a fuck it's a setup. It ruins the finisher. It makes the finisher look weak. And apparently, if memory serves me right, the Tombstone, even after a clothesline, the guy kicks out. So apparently this guy is either ripping off Okada. I think it's the same shit. The guy it's a clothesline. So what makes this guy different than fucking Okada faggot in New Japan? So great. We ruined Undertaker's finisher. And the guy, fucking Ambrose, sells the fucking Tombstone, and he gets over the fucking clothesline, and he kicks at it too. What kind of shit is this? What kind of shit is this? I don't know. Come on. And that couldn't even finish the match? I don't get it. So yeah, freaking that happened. And yeah, I don't know, the Blackpool Combat Club were there, and they stopped Mox, except fucking Brian, and they stopped fucking Hangman from whatever. He wants to fight or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I don't. I just think that what they did in this match was stupid. This match was more, aside from the brawl, was your typical match we've seen before with these two. Okay? When it's the same match, I'm sorry, it's not cool, okay? I'm sorry if I'm not a big fan of their matches. I'm sorry, I don't care about the match when freaking, it doesn't help that these people lack having a good character, and they're not cool at all. I'm sorry, okay? The difference with Rock and Austin, they could legit have the same fucking match, but it would have to be fucking great because of their fucking star power, because they're fucking larger life characters, and how they're fucking cool personas, and how they're more badass than fucking Moxley and Hangman Page. Lord help me. Whatever. We're gonna move on from that. So that happened. Then what happened? Then freaking we see the Bunny challenges Jamie Hayter for the women's championship. I don't know, is Eliminator. So basically, this is a championship contenders match. People crap on that. Why are you calling? I don't know. Couldn't they just have this a non-title match? Could you just call? Why ever happen calling non-title matches non-title matches? Sure, you could make the idea oh, if she beats her, then there's a future title match. Sure, okay. But for God's sakes, this championship contenders, championship eliminator, it's the same shit. So I don't understand why people were complaining about championship contenders when it's the same shit with this. I don't fucking know. You would, I don't know. Just do the title match. Like, great, so what? We're gonna fucking, I don't know. Then the Acclaimed, they defeated Truth Magnum. What the fuck is that? I don't know. Some jobber tag team, I'm guessing. Then the Ass Boys comes out. They want the title shot. Acclaimed asked Dalton, Ohio, if they deserve the title shot, and Ohio says no. The Ass Boys didn't take this too kindly. Daddy Gas is sick of, and he's leaving. Austin asks about Billy turning his back and them all over again, and tells them to drown his sours in the bottom of the pill bottle. Billy turns around and slides back to the ring, asking if he wants a thing to put their big boy pants. Mike's fuck up once again, so the mics kept fucking up. Goddamn. Billy, yeah, I mean, I didn't see this. Like, wow, that's sad. Billy repeats his words and giving Ass Boys a title shot next week. Acclaim apparently didn't seem happy with that, so they're gonna show dissension with Billy Gunn and the Acclaimed. Now what? Billy Gunn's gonna go with the his sons again. I don't know. Like, I don't know. They're trying to establish a feud. Like, they already had their feud, which again I don't mind for the titles. I don't know. It's just whatever. Hopefully, this match needs something. We've seen the match again. This is the problem. A bunch of rematches, and it's like, I don't know, not exciting. You need to change up the matches, man. You gotta do something different. We'll see what happens, though. I don't know. Nothing to do with the fuck. Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, so that's like his nickname now. He's no longer just Jungle Boy. He's Jack Perry Jungle Boy, or whatever. Says he has an amazing time teaming up with Hook, but he's done the tag team thing before, all the way to the top to the mountain, all the way down, and this year he's going to win a singles title. So he just wanted to win the championship. Whatever, typical wrestling, but whatever, who cares, it is what it is. Konosoko take a shit, whatever, Mr. Take a Shit, fucking Japanese take a shit, man. Defeated Brian Cage. Yeah, what are they doing with this Brian Cage guy? What are they doing? You have this guy, Brian Cage, who looks fucking, sure, obviously steroids, but the fucking guy looks like fucking this beast. And you have him lose to not only Bryan Danielson. I understand, but again, it's like, it's predictable. Like, again, I hate this whole, we have to wait till February 8th to guarantee that if Bryan, Kenny over, they're just doing him. I'm sorry, like, again, like I said before, this MJ Bryan shit is kind of dumb, okay? Like, the only way the Iron Man match would have made sense if they had, like, a legit fucking, like, heated rivalry where they hate each other and fucking they had a bunch of matches, and let's say, let's just go through the distance. Like, let's see who can actually, go the distance with each other for 60 minutes, and that would make more sense. Or, I don't if they kept interacting. Like I said before, again, I don't know, in my opinion, how this would work out. Like, with this Jon Moxley thing, like, Jon Moxley should have been feuding with MJF a little bit. And maybe Bryan gets involved, maybe you could have done some triple threat. Then Heyman gets involved to cost fucking Moxley the title match and shit like that. You can even do, like, even a Fatal 4. Heck, I think a Fatal 4 would be a better idea for the pay-per-view. Or even at a fucking Dynamite. Then you could do one match with fucking MJF and fucking Daniel Bryan. That way, maybe at the February 6th or wherever the fuck they said, because they fucking kept doing some shit. Where, like, during the fucking Road to Revolution, they do that, like a match with each other. Well, fucking Bryan beat MJF or whatever. Obviously, he probably does it, but then that will lead to even a fucking shitty Iron Man match that they want to do. I understand. Again, the only reason why they're doing Iron Man match as their first match, which probably, that's again, is literally just to appeal to Smarks. Because Smarks think, apparently, if a match is long, give them 60 minutes. It's good, and apparently they want to fucking have MJ prove to himself that he's a good wrestler to these Marks. I hate when you don't need to do that, okay? if anything, his past matches have proved, like, he's, again, you don't need to be having a long match to prove you're this great worker, okay? Obviously, being a great wrestler is a plus, right? Doing all this great in-ring shit or whatever, as long as it makes sense for your character, okay? But seriously, that's like a plus. Like, whoever denied that this guy is like a bad wrestler? Come on here. Seriously. I mean, do I find him as like always entertaining, especially his matches were great? Nah. But again, that's like basically most of AEW, most of modern wrestling, so I can't really blame him. But if anything, at least the guy adds something because he actually tries to have character, so I give him that. You don't need to fucking prove these shitty smarts, so for God's sakes. Again, that's the thing. It's just to prove these smarts that he's a great worker, and not just that. It's just to fucking appeal these smarts because they like long matches. It's a bunch of work rate shit. You don't need to do this crap. Again, an Iron Man match will only... Heck, I would rather see Moxley versus fucking MJF in an Iron Man match. I would actually rather see that. Why? If anything, like, they could have mentioned what happened in fucking... Because they had their match at 2020 All Out, right? And boy, what a joke what that was. And that pay-per-view itself. Their WrestleMania. And I understand COVID happened, but seriously, come on. What a joke that was around that pay-per-view itself. Then they could have mentioned, obviously, this shit. They had one other match. I don't know, shit happens. And then, like, I would rather the fucking, like, they had their final blow-off match, and Hangman Page and Moxley would have feuded after that in that Iron Man match, and Hangman Page would have cost. That would have been more even a story with them itself. That would have been more better. That would intrigue me more than Bryan Danielson, because let me be honest with you, I'm sorry. Fucking Bryan Danielson, the only thing he's been a banger of is fucking banging himself with fucking clip dicks with his fucking wife. Not just that, like, seriously, I'm sorry. He's been banging me to sleep. I don't know how these smarts saying this guy's been putting out bangers. This guy, what? So, apparently doing gay-looking wrestles, doing fucking gay flips and kicks, and again, this guy just does kicks. He's been doing that in WWE. Like, apparently, if that makes himself a great wrestler, I don't know what to tell you. And being Super Cena, he's basically Super Cena. Don't say he's not. Okay? This guy's he's boring. Can't cut a promo to save his fucking life. But he's apparently a great wrestler. He's a great worker, guys. He's so great. So this guy should, what a role he has. Like, fuck off, okay? Shut up. But yeah. But, oh man, I know I got off track, but it's like, it's the truth here. But yeah, fucking Brian Cage, really. Brian Cage. This guy, I don't get it. This guy loses to midgets. This guy lost to fucking that Ricky Starks faggot. Now he lost to fucking, he lost even, what are you doing? You have a guy who looks like a fucking beast. He does Brock Lesnar's finisher, but like, and he's still... And yet you want to fucking treat them the way you do. What the fuck is wrong? I don't get it. I don't get it. Again, I don't. I'm not saying like I'm a big Brian Cage fan. I'm not. But this is one of the reasons why I won't. Because at least the guy looks like a star. And the guy like has done some shit that like, wow, for a big man. Like, wow, this guy is doing some crazy shit. Why aren't they doing something with this guy? No. They don't. You'd rather push these fucking gay midgets. Like, seriously. I don't know what to tell you. And apparently, because he's wasn't he in AEW, and now he's in like, what sense does that make? Fuck this. Okay, why did you buy, I hate that they brought ROH. Your best bet would have been, again, combining the fucking shit. Because, again, this ROH shit does not fucking work. I'm sorry. Fuck ROH. Fuck it. ROH is dead. Stop fucking turning AEW to ROH shit, okay? Please. What a waste of my time. Like, I'm watching for AEW. This is AEW. There's a reason why it didn't work with fucking WCW and WWE, for fuck's sake. Because, again, it's WWE. I'm paying to watch WWE. I'm taking my time to watch WWE. You know how fucking stupid it is? To fucking, we're gonna change the WCW. And there's a reason why it didn't work. Because say that, because... Oh, they were in the who doesn't matter what town they were. Doesn't matter what fucking again. Who the fuck is gonna care about fucking WCW when literally like It doesn't help like the people were involved. It's just, I'm sorry, it's WWE, and they lost. They're gone. Same shit as ROH people, okay? It's dead. This is just literally just. This is no different than when WWE fucking had NWA at the time. They were defending the tag titles or some stupid shit. Remember when that happened? I believe it was like Bad Blood, for example. Same shit, people. God damn. But again, but not just that. Who the fuck are these people? They keep choking this take a shit fucker. And all these marks are pretending to like this guy. They're not pretending that this guy matters. Again, you can't just all of a sudden make us pretend to care about some guy when literally, who is he? You never did vignettes. You never showcased who this guy is. But apparently he's a homegrown talent, yet you've done nothing to present him as a homegrown talent. You didn't establish, like, this is a, like, why we should fucking care. It's just, here's this guy, like him now. And we're supposed to pretend the guy know, like, whenever they announce, Brian Cameron take a shit, like, who cares? Who are you? Yeah, let's have this guy, but not Rusev. Yeah. At least people know Rusev. I understand. Like, listen, it's not a problem having your own stars. I would like that. Sure, no problem. It's not a problem. But do something. And I'm sorry, it doesn't help when this guy is Japanese, and it's not a problem. Again, the guy can't speak English. It's gonna hurt you. I don't know. And like, apparently this was his first win on Dynamite. Like, what is that? Like, we're supposed to care about this guy? Come on. Then Jericho, segment with Jericho in the Appreciation Society. If Ricky Starks wants another match with Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, Daniel Garcia came up with a path for him. The Guevara-Garcia gauntlet. Starks would have to beat Angelo, then beat Daddy Magic, then beat Garcia or Guevara, and they decide who the night of, and then if he managed to all that, Starks can have Jericho. So they're doing this thing where Starks like has a face. Then again, they just had a match. Why does Starks? I don't even know. I don't know. So this is some stupid gay shit where again you kind of know where you kind of know this is predictable shit. You know who he's gonna win. Just for some gay shit where they're gonna have another match. Which they just did before, and at that match, it was fucking stupid. Like, fucking Jericho really losing to this fucking faggot. Like, I don't know. If anything, it would have made more sense then if Ricky Starks lost that match then, huh? Oh, yeah, Lord help me. For some reason, K-Omega, okay, so there's like, oh, where's K-Omega? And now he's here. He's like playing basketball. He proposes the Elite versus Top Flight and AR Fox for a trios title on Dynamite next week. He's like, who the fuck is AR Fox? I'm still trying to decide who the fuck is Top Flight. Who is Dante Martin? Again, another fucking jobber that they like to pretend that we're supposed to know who the fuck this guy is and keep highlighting, but they never managed to fucking showcase this guy, never did vignettes and whatever. You can say, oh, but what are you talking about? They were showcasing for a year in matches. But here's the thing. What is his character? When did they ever establish that? Again, it's the bullshit that we're supposed to pretend to know who this guy is. What is the guy's character? What is he about? What is he? Who is he? Who the fuck is this guy? Why is he having matches with Dynamite and we don't know who the fuck he is? What's the story going on? What's his story? Why should we pretend to care about this fucking faggot? Why should we care about these fucking gay faggots? Why should we care about AR Fox? I hope the Fox mauls all of you. That's what I hope for. Fuck. Get out of my TV screen. I'm just kidding in terms of course, I don't... If you guys think I legit want people getting hurt, no. But for real, I'm just entertaining you dumb fucks. But apparently you have to be fucking, you know... You can't say funny shit because apparently we would think it's real and whatever. But seriously, this shit's gay. Ethan Page, Matt Hardy, and Stokely Hathaway and Isaiah Cassie show up and they want a match against the Elite on Rampage. And the Elite accepts and Cassie then moans into Omega's ear for some... Huh? Tell me I read that wrong. Are you kidding? Cassie then moans into Omega's ear for some... I didn't see this. And I'm just reading this and... I need a minute. They literally had some guy named Cassie, I'm guessing the black guy, moan into Omega's ear. This is why I say, guys, that Kenny Omega is gay. Why wrestling is gay. Now, let it known is not. For God's sake, is the wrestlers' fault why it's gay? Because they're doing gay shit to each other? But it doesn't help when you have these fans that think it's funny and they like this shit and they're gay themselves. Because they're a bunch of sexual deviants and they're pretty much fucking full-on homo themselves. Doesn't help when they go on wrestling forum or they go on even Reddit to say who you go homo for. And I believe bet they probably would say the same. They would go homo for Kenny Omega. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck is this shit? How am I lying? Like, seriously? They do this all the time! I swear to God, where are the real men at? Where are the real men at? I swear to God, doesn't this not prove what I keep saying about this shit? What I keep saying about fucking modern wrestling is gay. Because of this shit, gay shit like this. Great. Yeah, wow, yeah. But why you care? You're why you gotta be homophobic for? Chances, if you guys say that shit, you're probably the biggest faggot in the fucking world. You're probably fucking straight up a homo yourself. You're gonna complain that you're so homophobic. Seriously, you're probably the fucking biggest faggot to comment on my video, okay? Fuck off. Seriously, you're probably the biggest faggot. Go watch your stupid gay-ass Japanese bullshit crap. Go watch your stupid Japanese gay hentai garbage porn. Go watch your fucking Kenny Omega Kota Kissy, whatever, gay love fest. Go watch that and stop demanding shit like this to happen in America or fucking in even AEW. Well, I guess, or just don't demand this shit in WWE maybe, okay? Because at least with WWE, it's not gay shit like this. Fucking A. I swear to God, I can't believe what I watched here. I can't, or I didn't watch. Like, I can't believe fucking what I heard. So this literally goes to show that this company, they're trying to be gay to these gay faggots, and they're like fucking legit, like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But it's not just that, like, wow, and they're doing a shitty, dumb match for no reason on Rampage. What, you really think your smarky fans gonna pretend to care about Rampage to watch about Kenny? Seriously? You established that show as a joke, and we're supposed to be, like, really? I don't know. Bryan Danielson defeats Timothy Thatcher in a good technical wrestling match to appeal these marks. During the match, the referee gets sandwiched in the corner when he is down. So he got legit sandwiched by these fucking gay wrestler shit. MJF comes out with his diamond ring, but take a shit, Mr. Whatever. Attacks him out of nowhere and they brawl in the back. MJF take a shit, is still brawling, they have to be separated, and Renee then announces that Tony Khan's made a match for Take a Shit versus MJF and AEW Championship Eliminator match. Like, shut up and whatever. Then we get MJF. MJF approaches Rush. You know, this is the fucking problem with this shit. Like, why is MJF... He's supposed to be like an anti-smart character, right? This guy hates midgets. He hates fucking indie shit. Even though he's guilty of doing indie shit himself or doing gay indie shit. Because he legit most likely, and what I know, apparently indie wrestling... And I fucking blame these indie feds. And it's a darn shame that apparently they do this in modern day wrestling. That literally, MJF fucking was like, either he was forced to do some gay indie shit, I don't know. Or maybe he is fucking, I don't know. So it like completely ruined his supposed anti-fucking smarty shit cliche or whatever. Doesn't help he wears a fucking scarf, but whatever. Why, like, all the people fucking Daniel Bryan's facing, like, he's relying on people that no one fucking cares about? Or these fucking people that Smarks, like, you know, again, I guarantee you, again, this is just appealing to Smarks. This is just Tony Khan trying to appeal to Smarks that apparently this is just, instead of MJF, like, if he probably had the brain, or if it was, like, legit, like, what he would decide, he would probably decide, like, legit, like, people who most likely actually beat the shit out of Bryan and look like fucking, like, not these anti-smart wrestlers or whatever. He would get the, like, legit people, like, and top stars even, to face fucking, Danielson. But no, we have to carry the Smarks. We're gonna get Rush now. We got Timothy Thatcher, this fucking stupid gay-ass fucking indie bullshit-ass NXT wrestler that does gay fucking moves and rest holds or whatever. Then was fucking take a shit or whatever. Oh, like, what is this? Like, why Rush? MJF pushes Rush and company with Suitcase. He says his Spanish is meh, but he has one universal language and opened a suitcase full of money. He says that one is free and he has 5 more just like it. All Rush has to do is beat Danielson by any means necessary next week. Rush responds in Spanish after translation. It gets translated, we have a deal. But Max is skeptical since Rush has had a lot more to say. He tells Rush he doesn't have to like him. He just has to hold up the end of the bargain. You see, this would make sense. Like, this is like maybe MJF being like Triple H back in with, you know, Evolution versus Goldberg, right? But, like, here's the fucking problem. Why is MJF afraid of Danielson? That's also the stupid thing. Really. Fucking MJF is afraid of Brian Danielson. Really. When literally fucking MJF looks fucking like he looks like a fucker who could legit beat the shit out of Daniel Bryan or Brian Danielson. But he's afraid? He's like running away and he's paying other people to beat him? Like he can't do this shit himself? What kind of shit is this? What are you doing? That just kind of make him look weak too. The beauty with Triple H and Evolution is because Goldberg established himself as this fucking beast who can't be stopped. Even with one-on-one, fucking Goldberg beat the shit out of fucking Triple H. He beat him the shit out of him in an Elimination Chamber match. He beat him the shit out of him in their fucking Unforgiven match. And that fucking, you know, makes the he can't even stop fucking Goldberg. But for some reason, like, with this shit, like, he's afraid of Daniel Bryan. Like, come on here. And he's getting these smarky wrestlers to face Daniel Bryan? Why not? Like, fucking, like, guys, like, all these fucking... Why have to give it to these smarky... It doesn't need to be stupid Spanger 5... Apparently, you could... Fucking Daniel Bryan can have a good match with Brian Cage. He can have a good match with all these people that these people know. Heck, even Miro... Rusev. Fucking, why not Chris Jericho? Like, you would do some shit while you have some animosity, whatever, but like, yeah. Jericho. Top stars you have. You can't have these top stars you have. Like you want to do some then do matches with people who people know. Heck, even Kenny Omega versus Danielson or something, you know? Do the top heck. And you know what the closer, could be? Maybe him bringing back CM Punk. Even pays Punk for, like, that could lead to his return. Fucking Punk coming back. And he fucking faces... and you think of the story right there. Wow. He couldn't even beat... Punk actually beats Danielson. And then fucking, wow. You know, we think we might not get that MJF match. Shit like that. It's, like, enticing. You can't even do the biggest match you have with these fucking... I don't know. Yeah. It's like you want to talk about doing some bangers or something. Why it's gotta be all these fucking people who no one fucking knows besides Marks? But I'm willing to bet Smarts would be more intrigued of like even like the idea of Kenny Omega or something. Like even though I don't want to technically care about it, but it's like it'll make more sense in terms of like trying to make your show actually must see than shit you would see at a fucking Dark, for God's sakes. Like seriously. But whatever. Jade Cargill defeats Red Velvet to retain her TBS championship, and she's 50-0. She has like her daughter there. Sorry, Abel, she's taken. Set for Rampage, the Elite and Ethan Page and Isaiah, whatever, they're gonna face a fucking stupid gas tag team. Soraya and Toni Storm are in a tag team action. Yeah, I gotta talk about this. Swerve Strickler versus Brian Pillman Jr. What are they doing with Brian Pillman Jr.? Oh my god. Yeah, isn't that, like, you wanna talk about homegrown talent? Why aren't they doing shit with Brian Pillman Jr.? What the fuck is going on with him? But yeah, let's not fucking do shit with him. Let's do something with, like, I don't know. And Rush versus Christopher Daniels. And you know damn well that's appeal to fucking Smarts. And who cares about this, really? Apparently early on the show, they show Britt Baker getting attacked. Oh yeah, did I talk about this? Fuck, I'm stupid. I think I fucking rolled through it, didn't I? They did, so, yeah, some stupid championship contender shit, right? Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. The Jamie Hayter thing, she gets challenged, but then Toni Storm and Saraya is shown attacking Britt Baker in a nearby monitor. First of all, why is, again, I kept saying this a bunch of times, it was stupid that Toni Storm lost last week because she's a heel, but why is Toni Storm and Paige, or Saraya, sorry, Paige is a slave name, why are they heels? How does this make any fucking sense? Why are they heels? Why? How does this make any fucking sense at all? I don't know. Again, why is she a heel? And isn't Britt Baker a heel? And why are they doing this stupid gay ass thing where it's the homegrown stupid gay ass fucking AEW versus fucking, like, AEW homegrown versus fucking the Outsiders or whatever. It's like some stupid shit. Like, seriously. I don't know what to tell you. And in my fucking, and what I fucking think is gonna be stupid, you know, they're probably gonna do some gay shit where, you know, oh, get it? They're gonna form some faction and it's gonna lead to some war games. Like, really? Yeah, so they do blood and guts with the women. Cares. Yeah, you know damn well that's what they're probably gonna do. You know damn well that's what they're probably gonna do with this fucking shit. And yeah, in the main event, wait a minute, that's like, Dynamite. Next week is MJ versus Take a Shit. Bryan Danielson versus Rush. Jamie, again, who is that guy? Like, seriously. Oh, this is the top wrestler in the world. Run of the Boss. Remember that shit? You know him. Who the fuck is he? Like, fuck you. No one knows the fuck he is. Jamie Hayter versus Allin and they claim versus the Guns for the tag titles, whatever. The main event. I woke up around this time to try to watch the main event. But I was so tired, like I really didn't care, honestly. So this was no holds barred match. Again, I like, sure, great. I like when they do, hard kind of action there, right? But, like, this match wasn't even that hardcore. I mean, sure, they brawled in there's blood. Oh, wow. Darby had a barbed wire coat where he struggled to fucking wear. The match was whatever. Was it better than just a normal match? Good, yeah. But it's just like, seriously, the match could have been way better. They had a table, but I understand, sure, I don't have a problem using it as a weapon. But they're like, wow, they didn't use a table as to break somebody on it, That's like Wrestling 101. You should never have a table you introduce and never break it. Come on. But obviously, sure, use a weapon, but come on, you gotta fucking break that shit, right? I mean, I guess, sure, that's a little nitpicky. But seriously, the match, though, I'll be honest with you, it's not really that fine. Sure, brutal! Samoa Joe puts Darby onto the back of chair. Oh, wow. It's like, you still have, I don't know. And you see a bunch of chairs. Why does, all these matches have a bunch of chairs? But sure, they use like, the chair standing onto the back. Fine, sure, that's brutal. Fine. Just like, the match was whatever. It's like, okay. I wasn't really that much invested, I'll be honest with you, as I was hoping for. I think, like, what was it? Like, the match they had, like, weeks ago was, like, even more exciting in terms of, like, what they started, How they started the match. But yeah, then Samoa Joe won with a super, fucking, what was it? The super, fucking, what was it called? The fucking muscle buster? Yeah, the super muscle buster. Which, like, wow, that could probably kill Darby Allin. Because then isn't that move, like, that's how he fucking almost killed Dyson Kidd? Which, you know what, I will always be happy with that Samoa Joe. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm not, but it's like, who fucking gives shit about the gay jobber there? At least you put him out here in his misery, you know what I mean there? But seriously, like, holy fuck, like, they didn't need to do that, but, like, hey, okay. Yeah, the match, that's how the match ended. It was okay, I was hoping the match would be better, but just they kind of fucking, we blood, it's okay, fine, You see, with matches like that, sure, it makes sense to have a little blood, Match was whatever, though. It could have been way better or more. It wasn't really that exciting as I was hoping for. It was better than usual, sure, like, at least they changed it up with their, their support. But the thing is, so Samoa Joe won back the title. Does that mean, like, Darby Allin should get his, like, a rematch then? I mean, sure, why not? Like, but then Samoa Joe should win. But, like, if anything, I would even think, sure, fucking have Darby Allin win this match then. Like, why not have Darby win this match? Maybe that's how Wardlow... So, yeah, Wardlow returned after the match was over. Maybe, like, I would have liked it better. Like, I don't give a shit about Darby Allin. I like Samoa Joe more than Darby Allin. But, like, in terms of ruining a fucking, like, potential rematch where you kind of need to do a rematch again, like, Darby Allin... Like, he should have just won the match with the help of Wardlow, like, and then that would lead to, like, sure, Wardlow versus Joe, again, at Revolution. You do something with them, add a stipulation with their match or whatever, and then Darby could keep his title and shit like that, and it would prevent from another rematch with them and shit like that. You kind of have to do, like, another rematch, in all honesty. And people are talking about just, like, they're hot potatoing the TNT title. How are they hot potatoing? Like, just because they just recently had, like, a few title changes with the title, which, like, I barely see, like, it's like, well, come on, like, how is it, like, you gotta stop thinking, like, they're doing the hot potato, like, it's the fucking WCW shit, like, and sometimes hot potatoing the title helps intrigue some interest. Sure, when you do too much of it, it's too much, but I don't even think it's, like, hot potatoing. It's just really just 2 or so title matches changing, like, the past few months, Just my opinion. It's not a big problem. It is what it is. But yeah, Wardlow returns, and the fucking beat-up was a bit underwhelming. So, but yeah, he's back. Hopefully they do something with them, and maybe Wardlow would be featured more. Because I'm sorry, I'm starting to feel like they kind of are ruining Wardlow. Like, and if anything, I would have think it would have been way better. Like, or heck. Maybe they could always do this in the future. Maybe Wardlow be the guy to dethrone MJF, But again, I would have liked that better. Like, why not have Wardlow? You kind of could have kept. Obviously, I would have liked it better if Wardlow and MJF, they were gonna break up. It should have been like when MJF was the fucking champion. I would like that way better. And then that would lead to Wardlow. Like, you could have been on his own for a little bit, but you always, and heck, again. It would have been way better. Like, why not? The money that MJ gives, he gives it to Wardlow. Wardlow be one of the guys that he makes fucking... it would have been way better, like, he's the heel. Or, heck, you could always fucking maybe lead to, like, them feuding again. Where, like, I may not like you, but I'm going to give you money that I want you to face fucking Danielson. Obviously, like, how would that make sense since, Wardlow's been gone and shit like that. But, like... I don't know, and it just would have been way better. Just my opinion. I don't know. Heck, why not give the money to Joe even? I think even that would be a way better match to people give a fuck about. Samoa Joe versus Bryan Danielson? Because that's like a smarky thing to like, really, right? But no, we gotta get Rush. We gotta take a shit. We gotta get Timmy Gate, this fucking Thrasher fucker. We gotta get all these fucking, I don't know. Like, people who legit look like who could probably even beat Bryan. Why isn't MJ wanting those matches to have? I don't fucking know. That in the way you kind of cater to Smart with that, but then you admit, wow, these people could look like they could probably even beat the shit out of Bryan even. Whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that's how the show ends. It's fine. That show ended. Overall, though, I thought the show was pretty boring. I'll be honest with you. I thought the show was pretty boring for the most part. I know Smart's probably... This show was a banger, bro! This match was banger, man! I love what Bryan and Timothy Thatcher, they were having their bulges with each other. I loved it when they sandwiched the fucking referee. They were giving... Man, I just wish I was the referee. That's what you bet these Smarts would probably be like. They were creaming their pants. And then fucking Moxley and Hangman, like, really, the Tombstone shit, come on, and, like, I'm sorry, I don't really care about their match. So that's fucking Dynamite for you. Just a bunch of smarty gay-ass work right there. Alright, that's all I'll say, people. Let's keep it real. Get your gains, close my misleads, by missing bitches go, oh shit. That's what this show won't do for you. I'm telling you, people, you do not want to watch this shit when you got chicks over. Like, what the fuck are you watching, gay porn? Like, that's literally what it is. And it doesn't help, like, literally, if a fucking chick was like this, I'm glad I didn't watch this, like fucking, but, like, or the entire show. Glad, like, fucking got put out of my misery, because I'm still recovering from nose surgery again. But, like, my nose is, like, recovering really good, I think. But, like, I still have to recover. And plus, like, I had, like, my rib, I had, like, the rib fucking extract, like, there's a rib graft. So, like, my rib is still recovering from it, so I can't really, like, walk too much properly. But, seriously, like, fuck. That match, like, put me out of my misery. Like, that show put me out of my misery there. Like, it's fucking, like... But seriously, a guy moaning, like, that's not cool. It's not even funny. I think, like, that's, like... You know, the thing is, that don't even remind me. I think that's, like, a funny... There's, like, a video where a guy does that. It's, like, supposed to be funny. I'm sorry, it's gay. Okay? It's gay. It's not funny. It's gay. But seriously, especially with the context that where Kenny Omega kissing other gay dudes... You know that they're doing gay shit, okay? It's fucking Kenny Omega's idea. Because he loves getting moaned by gay dudes. Apparently, Kota Ibushi's coming. Yeah, apparently there's news that he's gonna come. Really? Great, another gay Japanese faggot. Fuck off. Fuck off. I mean, I understand that that's bound to happen because it's Kenny Omega's lover boy. But fuck off, seriously. Now we gotta deal with gay shit. Fuck that. Alright, let's say, people. Just keep it real. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye. Oh, boy, I'm a fuck you. You're a faggot yourself. And fuck this Workrate shit. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye, dear.